Welcome everybody. So in today's video, we have to discuss the three stocks that are pumping right now. And of course, we have to discuss after that requested stocks. Two stocks pumping in the pre-market 100% because the news already dropped, BDRX and OMH. However, the stock that is still sleeping is UPXI. As we suggested yesterday, as we said, we have a huge pharmaceutical company, we have low float, and there's a potential that we will have a huge jump. And we already did the alert for you guys here on the pre-market alert for UPXI. So now we have to discuss the entry point for this stock first, because this is on the main watch list. After that, we have to discuss BDRX and OMH, where the support and where the entry zone for them and where the profit taken. After that, we're gonna go to discuss the requested stocks for us for today. We have ROKU, DKNG, have earnings, NVDA, of course, and the other stocks. So let's dive deeper and discuss first UPXI, pharmaceutical company, low float, looking pretty neat, guys. So this one I was preparing for a few days because I was waiting for the breakout. We have the imminent test yesterday. That's why I didn't do it yesterday, because we have a test and the price didn't break, but we have a preparation. You know why? First, we have a good earnings for this stock. We have fundamental change, as you can see here, back in November, and the price has started to reverse, and we have market maker bought here, there, and we have a huge test twice around the $1.46. So how we play this one, guys? This one looking juicy because it still didn't jump like BDRX. As you can see here, this one jumped almost 100%, and now it's pulling back. OMH, the same, is pulling back after doing almost 200%. For UPXI, we have to watch out before the pump. This is how we capitalize on making gain, and of course minimize our risk because we are near the support. So for UPXI, what we should do, we have to watch, guys, for a breakout around the $1.46. This will give us the confirmation that the market maker bought. So there's two strategies. Either we buy now before this break for better entry, of course. And let me just go on the daily because it's really feasible. We have a huge support and strong support over this ascending channel. So as long as we hold here, guys, we are good to go to have a huge squeeze. Let me just show you how much we can do from now, because now in the pre-market, I think is around the $1.26. Let me just go on Yahoo Finance and check again, UPXI. Let me just see, 4% up in the pre-market around the $1.26. If we calculate how much we can do from $1.26 here, we could do at least 50% or almost 40% just below the $1.90. This is the first profit taken. The other one, if we jumped, we're gonna do 80%. So 40%, 80% for the second profit taken. And the stop loss is really tight here. We have just, let me just check here. We might have a bit of volatility. Let's say around 6% or 10% for the stop loss. So as long as we hold over the $1 for this one is really pretty neat, guys. Again, this is not financial advice. Always do your due diligence. So we have two entry points. Either we enter before the breakout or after we break the $1.46 is mean game on for this one to go. At least my target, guys, for this one, we might have the $2.44, and before that, of course, make sure to take profit at least 50% around the $1.90. The next one that is already jumping is BDRX. A huge news hit in the pre-market yesterday after hours. We have a huge jump, then we have a huge dump, and now we have a huge pump once again. You see here, this action was in after hours, and now market maker bought and the price reversing once again. Look at that. This one is started to reverse right now as we speak, guys. I might have another entry for this one because I'm watching for this one for entry again. And look at that, is about to test again the $3.22. We have a support over the $2.55 and the $1.84. So as long as we hold here, guys, we are on for BDRX to have a reversal. Once we break here, we're gonna have another test for the $4.56. And of course, we got another target around the $11. So the $11 should be the target for today, 11 and the $8. So this is where we have a huge selling pressure if we test this level. In the time being, we're still accumulating between the support, as you can see here, the red box, which is another entry zone if we have another dip, is mean we should hold over the $1.84 for a reversal. If we enter near this bottom, we have to take profit before the $3 because this is a resistance and profit taking. If we wait until we broke this resistance for entry, is mean take your profit around the 4.56 and beyond, around the $7 and the $11. Finally, OMH for the Unicom for today, we have a support right now over the $2.38. And of course, we have two other support. If we dipped from the $2.38, is mean we buy the dip here and take profit around the $2.30. And if we broke here, we have to exit quickly for entry for another bottom around the $1.30. However, if we held right now, it would be really perfect entry right now because we are near the stop loss. If we hold over the $2.30 now, is mean we're going to have a huge reversal and then have a huge profit taking around the $3.40 and the $3.76. Why is profit taking here? Because we entered near the support. This is what will never be our profit taking if we entered over this resistance, the $3.76. There's always two strategy, guys. Either we buy around the support or buy around the breakout. So this one target after we break this resistance, our profit taken around the $3.70 is the 450, 550, and the 711. So now we have a bit of weakness, but we're still holding. I'm still watching this one because if we broke, I just have a really pretty entry around the $1.86. Now, if we go very quick for the stocks that been requested from us, first, ROKU. This one we have to go on the big picture. Why? Because I want to show you something interesting. This one was in bearish channel since 2021. We changed to a bullish channel in 2022 and the end of 2022 in December. And you see this channel is really bullish right now. So as long as we hold in big picture over the 79 and we break the 108, this one could go toward the 132 and 107 or 170. DKNG looking pretty neat because we've got earning coming up 15th of February after 2 days from now. This one have a support over the 31. If we have bad earnings, watch out for a nice dip here. Starting around the 36, we might have a huge dip for this one because they're already overextended here. Yeah, 17%. So as long as we hold the 31.90 should be good dip to buy even if we have bad earnings, because DKNG is still looking bullish as long as we hold the 31.90 and the big picture. Resistance is not clear yet for this one. Is pretty volatile here. The short seller is pretty hidden in the dark pool. So that's why we can point the short seller or the resistance for this one. So watch out. We got a near experience of resistance around the 44. However, the target for profit taking if we have really good earnings is around the $50, 55, 64. ZI, we got this one have already good earnings and already jumped 20% in pre-market. This one, if we want to play it, watch out, is already pumped. So we might have a dip. So I'll watch for a dip around the 17.50 for entry for buying the dip and then go toward the 22.90 and the 30 for profit taken. R3 and K, this one I don't like it technically because it's a roller coaster ride. Look at that, pump dump. So it's really risky to enter for this one. If you want to enter and risk, just make the 21.96 as our bottom support. As long as we hold here, we continue to go toward the 30 and the 40 and the 50. NVDA looking good, and we have earnings coming up pretty soon, and we might have a dip on the earnings because it's really overextended right now, NVIDIA. So we might have a dip. If we have a dip, even with the good news, we might have a really good dip buying for NVIDIA around the 600 and the 500. So those two level, if we have a dip, will be perfect. So I don't suggest to buy before the earnings. Even if we gapped up, would be a bit risky and gambling on this situation right now because NVIDIA did almost 50% in just 20 days. So this is a huge FOMO price, for my opinion, for NVIDIA. IREN. Lastly, we have IREN. This one the same. We have changed from the bearish channel here, and now we have a huge bullish momentum up. So this one is about to have a pullback around the $8. So I don't suggest to buy now because, yeah, we have a breakout from the $7, but the target for the coming weeks is the $8. After we hit this level, is mean we're gonna have a wall and we're gonna have a pullback. It's not bearish I'm saying is overextended, and we have to have a bit of correction around the $6.29 and the $5. This will be a good point to buy this stock. Not right now, because now is overextended. Even if we went over the $8, I'm not gonna buy it, because this chart is crazy bullish here. Yes, it's bullish, and it's a change from the bearish to the bullish in drastic way. Even if we have a good news, is overextended in a short period of time. So we have to watch for a pullback instead of buying right now and get FOMO and the price then pull up back on us. So guys, as we said, we have to watch for today UPXI, because it still didn't squeeze. And as a reminder, we have to watch out for this one. Why? Because have a low float, have change for the trend, and still didn't break the resistance yet. So we're gonna discuss it live before the market opened by 1 hour 30 minutes exclusively here on Pitch on Discord, and discuss the other stock, BDRX and OMH. So we have just 3 stocks to watch. So let's get ready. Don't feel FOMO. Get ready to take profit. And of course, let the price come to you. Never run after the price. Thank you for watching, and see you in a few minutes, or 1 hour and a half or 2 hours from now. Okay, so guys, see you in a few hours from now.